Welcome to the bold analysis, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how you are feeling, where you are. Me, I'm fine. Yeah, we're just finishing up. Yes, on this end. There is a danger that no one seems is willing to confront. And this is a very dangerous virus. This is the word you see, mental block. Mental block is killing this country. What I mean by the mental block is the selfish monopoly of ideas that UDA administration is planting in the governance of this country. We are planting a culture of monopoly of ideas that we've made to believe that anyone with a contrary opinion is either a noisemaker, is profiled as a noisemaker, or just looking to grab power from us. It is selfish, and in fact, it is even unconstitutional. It's even against the spirit of the Constitution, because the Constitution also looks at equity, equality, of representation. All of us has to be represented in some sense. There's a very unfortunate, I want to play for you the voice of Bumula MP, who once said that some people were threatening him.
Sasa leo nikikuja, mtu anapigia simu, anajaribu kutisha mimi, anasema Wamboka itabidi unyamaze. Sasa nataka kusema wazi mbele ya umma, huo msimamo wangu hautabadilika, na kama mnaendelea kunyanyasa wananchi, mimi nitaendelea kuwa mkali zaidi. Taendelea kuwa mkali zaidi. Mheshimiwa Rais, nakwambia mimi sio mtu wa kutishika. Nyinyi muangalie TV wakati wanaleta huo mswada, tutapambana bunge kama mjawaiona. Hatuwezi kubali wananchi wameumia, wamefika mwisho, hatutakubali tena waendelee kuumia. Mimi nikiona Mheshimiwa Rais anasimama anasema unga imerudi chini, mbona Nandi huyu mtu wako na watu wanamdanganya. Maisha imeenda juu, unga imeenda wapi? Juu. Sasa saa hii mimi nauliza Mheshimiwa Rais William Ruto, wewe ukiongeza ushuru kwa bidhaa za Kenya, unataka wananchi wafanye nini? Wewe ulisema wewe ni rais wa walalahoi, wewe ni rais wa watu wadogo, wewe ni rais wa hasola. Mimi kama mbunge wa Bumula Wanami Wamboka napinga finance bill yako ya kusema unaongeza ushuru. Sitakubali uendelee kuongeza tax.
Yes, that's what the gentleman said, that some people are going after him. It's wrong, it's uncalled for. I want to face this boldly and say the mental block has some dangers. And as a country, we've grown far. We need to be very accommodative and listen to the voices. During election, during nominations, aspirants were being told, I think during elections there, aspirants were being told that if you can't listen, MPs were being told that if you can't listen to the voice of the voter, then you will listen to the voice of the returning officer. Kama huwezi sikia sauti ya raia, utasikia sauti ya arrow. And it was a meme that went through. The attitude of, this is what I'm saying in this, the danger is that we're creating an attitude of making Kenyans feel isolated in this. You're making mistake, and this is a mistake that William Ruto and the advisors are doing. The big mistake you are making is that Raila is leading public opinion on the taxation issue. And the president, it is not a matter of priority. You should normalize listening to the people. UDA is not listening to the people. The people are saying the taxes are high, but they're not listening. They are saying we are going to pass it without a comma or a full stop. Just yesterday, Governor Wamuchomba was in Githunguri and was interacting with her constituents. And she said she wanted to gather their opinion on the taxation. And she faced the reality. People told her, no, the taxes are high. That is not what we were promised.
Todo niä gä tonga gä kwa kä mbere nä inyuä tondå nä inyuä må rathurire na niä ndä renda kå igua mawoni ma Wanjikå å rä a å rathuranire na må tikanjä re mawoni nä getha må ngenie tå hamwe nginya hau tondå arä a mekå igua ruo tiga thoni nä inyuä wona warengwo igoti niä onokorwo nä å kå rengwo rä we nä å kå rengwo makä ria tondå we nä we å tarä na kanyamå reke twarie ma ndä roria atä rä rä nä tå rathiä wega kana tå tirathiä wega må rakarä tie nä igoti na må tu rä u rä gathoni wanyu tondå nä inyuä må ramå thurire rä na nä wa UDA rä na nä wa thirikari ya Ruto rä na Ruto nä we må rehi proposal no ya igoti na nyåmba ici arenda tiakwo rä gathoni agaikia kura ya yes kana ya no
na tukavutwo niwe ona waikio mu uhoto ri ugakona kihoto ati gathoni wa Muchomba ni atwaririirie no akiho.
People said, today I am seeing the church, Ole Sapit, also telling President Ruto, and I was really interested in that, that President, it is about time you become realistic and tell the people the truth that what you promised is unrealistic and cannot be delivered. Ole Sapit was making that statement, was telling Ruto that statement, and it was very fascinating for me to listen to it, because I think for the last 5 months I've been insisting, and I started from September, to say that the pledges were not bad, but the time that has been given, they are a bit unrealistic. So the taxation question, UDA has taken a political angle, that when Raila Odinga team comes and says, this is high, punda amechoka, you profile and say, because they are opposition, we will use our majority and pass it as it is. It can't be true that only those who are close to power are the ones that are saying the truth, are the ones that are right. You can't have monopoly of opinion. Won't the political analysts and political observers, the journalists and the other team are saying is, we are not saying that Kenyans are right. We are not saying, it's not a matter of, at this point in taxation, it's not a matter of who is right or wrong. It is a matter of, can I listen to what you are saying? In between, we shall find a right thing. But we are pushing everything, because I'm talking about this because recently there was a meeting of PG, and that PG passed that the finance bill has to be passed as it is, without a comma or a full stop. The doctors are complaining. The teachers are crying. Other civil servants are crying. Do you want to tell me that even if Raila Odinga is the magical Raila, has he convinced all these civil servants that this thing is wrong? Did the teachers, the press briefing that was called by the doctors' union, do you think it took his blessings to say? No. Raila is just playing his role as a leader in this country. But when you make a perception, it's a mental block, that's what I'm saying. That anyone saying this is wrong, that person is a non-starter, is unreasonable, and is a noisemaker. Many instances, people are called noisemakers. The danger is huge, and President Ruto will regret about this in near future. The government is seen, the state can actually be seen as not people-centered, because I am against, as a communication person, I am against the president coming to public to do attribution of policies to some few advisors. If I were, and I don't know, if I was saying Mohammed, when I'm communicating, for example, you see, when I'm communicating something to Kenyans, for example, I remember during there was an event at KICC where President was saying that the government-to-government deal, oil importation deal in Dubai, is an idea that was brought forth by the Economic Council. I'm against President coming in public to take the credit of some few things that have been done and call names of people. Some few. I'm against that. I wish you just make it like it is our decision as a country. Understand? Listen. It is very right that you are right. You can be right. But not all will get it. And of course, it's not a must. Even if the explanation, if the taxation question is to be explained to everyone, one-on-one, kila mtu around his ears, whispering, this is what it is, this is what it is. You cannot convince everyone. But at least, can you listen to what the public is also saying? It is not bad. And someone asked, I listened to a television interview, someone asking, why are we running a 3.6 trillion budget? Why? Why don't we cut on our spending? There are spendings that we can cut. Why do we have bloated communication departments in ministries? Why do we have unconstitutional offices that are fully funded that are taking a lot of resources from us? Why don't we cut down on that? You know, why don't we cut down on unnecessary political events where we're fueling people's choppers and cars, public servants' choppers and cars, to donate food or speak to chiefs and address interdenominational meetings, and settle down with the little resources we have? Why can't we listen to the people? Why is it that only the other side is right? Everyone else saying something else is being pushed at the periphery. You are going to create a revolt, the president. You will create a revolt as the people will try to say, you know, this perception will come that, number one, Sisi atujaliwi, he doesn't care about us. He doesn't listen to us. The president doesn't listen to us. And the president doesn't listen to us, people start to design alternative survival mechanisms. Look at the worrying crime rate in the country. For me, I am more fan of newspapers than watching TV. I need to be very true, you realize, I read newspapers than. The reason why I stopped watching news is there are a lot of stories. The stories that hit headline is about a mother killed a child, a father did what to the wife, and robbers break into. You know, there is a lot of, for those people in news, there are a lot of sad and bad news. Hard news has become too hard because of increasing crime rate. President William Ruto, When you can't listen to the people, when people feel like you're not listening to the people, then the population might also stop listening to you. Now that is the danger of it. When you stop listening, then you'll realize that you might end up giving a country to the next president, a country that is in tatters. So amongst all the things we must get right, one of them should be listening to the people. We have a culture here of looking at those critics as stubborn tyrants. Let's just stop the profiling and listen. The country is saying the taxes are high. However much you might spin, call all the press, newspapers, call all the news gatherings, press briefings, dispatch people in interview channels, try to talk, send the chiefs to talk to the people, there can be no smoothing, because at the end of the day, it falls against the kind of heaven that was created at the campaign trail. Something that the Anglican Archbishop Jackson Olesapit is reminding the president. At least for once, listen to the country. If you don't listen to the people, then you will listen to the national returning officer. If that returning officer will be a fair man. That's my bold, guys. Hi guys, my name is Kevin of the Bold Analysis. Are you looking for fresh Kenyan flour? Then you need credible, certified and trusted company. And that is why I want to introduce to you Jay's Flowers Limited. Jay's Flowers Limited is a company that is currently based at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. And what you need to do is very simple. When you place your order with Jay's Flowers Limited, they will help you to get fresh flowers from the farm and also process the exportation to the country of destination. This is a trusted company that is currently working with clients from 7 continents across the world. What you need to know, you need to get more information by contacting them here, +254 7433 94954. Jay's Flowers Limited, the home of quality flowers.